Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining. All right, just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Nolan Ryan.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Oh, 0-2 now. Left field. Henderson moves under it. And there's one away. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
And there's a strike. Soto with another scorching run of play lately. In the dirt, 2-1.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now it's Jose Ramirez.
That's a ball.
And that one is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Ramirez went deep in his most recent game. In there at the knees. And the count 1-1. Out to short. It's through for a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now the 0-1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Henderson puts it away for the out. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. That one in triple digits. Ryan, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Here's a high chopper. In plenty of time to first. That's the 3rd out. Back here with my pal Singy. Our starter in this one, Spencer Strider.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Throws across the diamond, and a quick out, number 1. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gloves it on the dive. What a play. Inning over. And we're back. New inning getting started. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Tatis waits. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Manny Machado in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Double play ball to second. Larkin has it for one. Now to Bagwell. That's two.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Ripped on a line. Walker hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom of the second. And stepping in for the Astros, Ken Griffey Jr. Strider back to work. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the out. Here's the veteran outfielder, Larry Walker. Hit hard on the ground to short. Already two out here in the home half of inning number 2. Gary Carter up next for the Astros. There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Ricky Henderson.
He put a drive into that ball, and he was rewarded for it for sure. He probably wondered a little bit if he got enough.
Tosses to first, and that ends the inning. On to the third inning. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And that's outside.
Boog, we're watching a pitcher on the mound who can do it all. Ryan has one of the best fastballs we've ever seen, and he's as durable as they come. Nobody strikes out batters like the Ryan Express. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
And now it's Juan Soto. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Soto with some impressive production lately. On its way to the corner. Walker sizes this one up. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. So now the Astros designated hitter, Mark McGwire. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2. One ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And there's a ball.
Outside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. So digging in, George Brett. It's off his shoulder. Eats him up.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Once he gets a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now Barry Larkin. And a foul ball. Strider deals. That
1-1.
misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
That to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. So up next, Craig Biggio. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. And that one fouled off. Brett leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. On to the 4th. Here's Jose Ramirez. On the corner for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Ripped to first. Caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Santander batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Fourth inning underway, no score. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swings and misses, struck him out.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Acuna at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. In the air, center field. Junior sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. On to the bottom of the... Ground ball right side, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and 1 pitch into the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Marte on to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better be...
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Slams into the wall and hangs on. Runner tagging from 3rd, and they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Gary Carter up next for the Astros. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one is off the top of the wall. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Waste no time there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Yeah, the batter now, Ricky Henderson in the dirt. Carter at 2nd with 2 down. Pitch misses,
1 ball, 1 strike.
and it's 1-1. Now fly ball to right center. Tatis. He's there. He's got it. And the inning. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000.
1-1.
And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Hit in the air, left field. Larkin makes the grab, one down. Here's Machado. He's 0 for 1. Hit in the air, right field. Walker settles underneath it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Right through there for a strike. Perez, an all-star a season ago, 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. 2 out, space is empty. Next pitch is downstairs. That one missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Walker going back on this one, and that one is off the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good
toss to Bagwell. That ends the frame. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Johan Santana.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
McGuire, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Fouled off. He was late. Off the mark there. Now 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Slings it across, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, George Brett. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Sean Manaea, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Martinez, a right-hander, loosening up as well. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's inside.
Ball 2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Barry Larkin. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No
the
ball,
high
2
fastball,
strikes.
particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, in there safely. Craig Biggio up next for the Astros, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In the air, out towards right center. Acuna after it. Makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. And stepping in for New York, Ellie De La Cruz. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Gone. And we are tied. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat. Boog, aggressive, and it paid off.
New arm out of the bullpen, Al Leiter.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's Juan Soto. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're the top half of the 6th. And a strike. Next offering misses. The count now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Check swing, called strike. 1 out, bases empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that one almost hit him.
2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Into the outfield, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Acuna now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one ripped but foul. Kicks and deals. Liner, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that's the 3rd out. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Mike Messina.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Mike Messina.
Popped up. Santander. And there's one down. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ken Griffey Jr. has grounded out a couple of times. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
That one pulled foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
That's hard hit on the line. Lunges for it, but can't make the catch. The tag at third, and he's out. Gary Carter up next for the Astros. And the first pitch misses for ball one. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the sixth. That's in there. That's strike one. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One, two now. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So it's no runs. And we're back. We go to the top of the seventh. And now the DH, Manny Machado. Misses off the plate. And that's ball one. Leiter, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a two-seamer. And Manny gets a piece. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Machado checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he went around, says Ricky Holiday. Salvador Perez up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. To third, but it kicks foul. Stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count 1-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Larkin sends it across to first, and that quickly 2 away. Here's Ketel Marte.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Walker brings it in for the third out.
Pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th.
50.
Pedro Martinez.
Pedro Martinez.
Now at the plate, Ricky. Here comes a pinch hitter for the Astros, Alex Gordon. He represents the go-ahead run. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at-bat.
Inside. Now 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. and there's one down.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside. Pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Missed with a changeup, and it's a ball and a strike. Kinsler with just one hit to go for a career total of 2,000.
Some rare territory he's in here, Boog. Not even 350 hitters in MLB history have piled up this many knocks. He's on the precipice of something really special.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
2 outs. Smoked on the ground, a second. Marte throws to first in time. Brett out on the back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Julio Rodriguez. He represents the go-ahead run. Now on the bump, Lance McCullers Jr. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And he takes a strike. That's the third. That gets by him.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
And that's downstairs. Ball one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And a strike to Devers. And a base hit on a line. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
Back-to-back base hits. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Fought off foul. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. He'll score easily. It's 2-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. On the ground, could be 2. Fires across the diamond. First out in the top of the 8th.
Boog, that's a good at bat simply because they found a way to move both runners up a base. Now they're in a really good spot with 2 runners in scoring position.
That one ripped. One run across, hits the fence. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they take a 3-run lead.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. They hit that ball really well.
Mark Pryor into the game.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Pryor.
Center field. Griffey gets under it. Brings it in, and there's 2 away. So man aboard. Here comes Manny Machado. And Manny gets a piece. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. The other way. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. Run comes in from second, and they're up by 4. And he's got a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Line drive. And foul ball. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. They get 4 runs. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Kodai Senga.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes. Attack. These hitters.
To the Astros, number 10, Leon Gay.
First pitch misses. Senga, 32 years old, and he was born in Japan. That clips the corner. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Everything came together. For him. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Finds his way through, base hit. And now 2 aboard. At the plate, Jeff Bagwell, 1 for 3. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Action in the Mets bullpen. Ubaldo Jimenez getting ready to go. Holmes getting cranked up as well.
That's outside.
He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it.
Marte, and to a laydown. So next up for Houston, Larry Walker. He's a guy who does it all. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. In the dirt.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Nothing happening on the bases, though. Two outs, 2 in scoring position here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Outside low, and the count 1-2. That one missing inside. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Acuna nabs it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. Pitch is in there, and that is strike one. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And a base hit. And a good start to the inning. So up next for New York, David Hamilton, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Swings through that one.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Hit on the ground, might be two. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, left fielder, Luis Angel.
Now the left fielder, Luis Angel Acuna. Entered as a pinch runner, so this is his first plate appearance, and it comes here in the ninth. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Reaching for it, and brings it in.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Nick Madrigal, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next pitch is outside. Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Coming home. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And that is out of play. Second and third, one away. In the air, left field, Gordon. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Ubaldo Jimenez. And now the catcher comes up to him, Gary Carter.
The catcher, Gary Carter.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Steps on the bag for one. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. So it's their last chance in this one. Ian Kinsler digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That one inside, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Hit to right, and that should do it. And that is the ball game.
Winning never gets old.